Now, let's take you a few hundred meters from our office to Bompas Road here in Johannesburg, where some evictions are taking place. Joining me now live is eNCA's Silindelo Masikane. Silindelo, what are the details? Who are the people being evicted and why?
Well, Tulas, some of those details are a bit sketchy right now. We just got some information early this morning that the red ants had descended onto what we understand to be number 32 here on Bompas Road. I'm just going to move out of shot so that Mohammed can show you what we're seeing right now. And as you can see, these evictions have officially taken place. We understand that the red ants came in at around 8 a.m. this morning to start to remove these people from this particular property. And what we know, Tulas, is that these people have actually been here, some of them for more than 15 years on this particular property. I've been trying to engage with some of them to just understand exactly if they were notified in terms of the eviction. Did they know that they were supposed to be out of this property by today? They say they have no idea. What you're seeing in front of you are JMPD officials. I understand the sheriff of the court who is conducting this eviction is also here. And I also understand that the lawyer involved in this process is also here, Mr. Hannes. You're live on eNCA. We just want to understand exactly, have you notified these people of this eviction and why you're conducting it right now?
On numerous occasions they have been notified. They are well aware of the situation. They're well aware that they have hijacked this property, that they're not here on a lawful basis. But you're more than welcome to contact my offices and we can make an appointment to work through the matters.
But where are they supposed to go right now? I mean, they're lining the streets of Bompas Road. Many of them are saying that they're actually going to now occupy the road. Do you have alternative accommodation for them?
Ma'am, you're more than welcome to contact my offices and we can discuss this in more detail.
I understand you're the sheriff of the court, sir, and you are the one that has started this process. Can you tell us exactly what the legal processes that have been followed to institute this eviction?
Yeah, I see they've been served with notices on the 17th of March already. And then I've been here again last week telling them that we're coming with the red ants to evict them and they don't want to move, and so today was the D-Day for me to take them out, John.
Do they have alternative accommodation? Do you know where they're going to go after this?
No, that must be the landlord. He must help them. I mean, I'm only the sheriff.
You're only the sheriff.
Yeah.
All right, Tulas, as you can hear, the instructing attorney says we must contact him in terms of more details on the process that's unfolding right now. I'm going to ask Mohammed and I to just cross the road so we can speak to some of these people that have been evicted, just to give us a sense of how they're feeling. You can tell that there's a lot of frustration, a lot of anger from these people. Baba, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
You are a resident of this property. How long have you been here?
Plus minus 15, because I can't count it in my feet.
Plus minus 15 years. So I understand they say that they've been serving you with notices to move from this property.
There is no notice.
There was no notice?
Yes, because this paper they're using it is a fake paper. We've been at Rambe court. And then the court said no case number, no nothing. That's because we have never been to school before. That's why they treat us like this.
Do you know where you're going to go?
Pardon?
Do you know where you're going to go?
No, I don't know nothing. I'm going to sleep here in front of on a pavement.
On the pavement?
Yes. And then my property inside. I'm not the one who takes the property out.
Yeah.
Them themselves, they take them out.
Yeah.
Yes. This is why I'm not satisfied. This guy, you see this tall one?
Yes.
He's the one, he's the organizer. He's the one who used to come here, trying to bribe us to come out here.
Yeah.
So you refuse because you don't have a place to go for it. He's the man that used to bribe us.
They say you are here illegally. They say that you're not supposed to be.
I think they're quite right if they say illegally. But just because we've been here for a long time, now we've got the right, even us, to get the paper that no, guys, you don't have, you're not illegally, and then now is the time to go, but not for today. Yes, I'm not really happy. We see this guy, the tall one. He used to come here to us, to bribe us, give us something, how much you want. We said, no, we don't want money. Until maybe government knows that there is a people staying at that place. Yes.
All right. Tulas, I'm going to try and speak to somebody else if I can. I know this young woman is quite upset. Mama Unjan. Ngiyazi ngiyabona ukwatile banisuse namhlanje ekseni ngicela ungitshele ukuthi kwenzakaleni bantu benisusa namhlanje ekseni.
No, they just came in and opened the gates. They just came with a bulldozer, then they opened the gate, then they told us to move out.
How long have you been staying here?
We've been staying here for the past 7 years.
7 years.
For myself, yeah.
For yourself. How did you end up here? Because I understand it doesn't seem as though you guys are here legally.
Firstly we were renting, then afterwards we stayed. The owner just said we could stay here.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay. And so since then, do you know, since you've been kicked out, do you know where you're going to go?
No, we don't know. At the moment we're just confused because we were never given a warning or an eviction letter. Yes.
All right. So as you can see, we've got mothers, we've got elderly people here who are now on the streets of Hyde Park. They're out here with their property, with their belongings. Their homes have been destroyed. And at this stage, it's unclear exactly where they're going to sleep tonight. I have been trying to get a hold of the Human Rights Commission or the Social Development Department. I am struggling to do so, but I will continue to make efforts to get in touch with them. But it does seem as though these people have been left stranded.
Yeah. Thank you for that, eNCA's Silindelo Masikane, keeping a watchful eye over those evictions. Let's stay with those visuals for a moment. All right, Silindelo stepping back into short. They're important for us to keep a watchful eye over proceedings such as these, because it's always a balance between the interests of the property owner as well as the human rights and interests of the people who have occupied and lived in that particular property for a period of time. We don't just throw people out on the streets. We have due process, and from the perspective of the landowner and their lawyers and the sheriff, certainly their side of the story is that they've followed all the procedures, but it would be interesting to really scrutinize all those processes. And of course, when Silindelo mentions the name Red Ants, my antennas are up already because they have a reputation. So it's important to watch how they also carry out those evictions in that area. The Socio-Economic Rights Institute are people who usually have an interest in such matters. I wonder if they'll be involved in this particular one.